The phrase meal at the pub paints a very clear picture to the listener. Firstly, you will have a good idea of the setting. Secondly, you know it's uncomplicated, familiar food. And most importantly, that whoever they were having a meal with is either a very close friend or family. It is the casualness, simplicity, and familiarity that makes a pub meal an entirely different experience to a restaurant meal. And this phenomenon occurs in every beer loving culture. In this episode, we shall go on a hunt for different pub food right in the middle of Melbourne. The Hofbrauhaus. When we think about German food, we're usually thinking about Bavarian food. Crispy pork knuckle, pretzels, sausages, and of course, Oktoberfest. Hofbrauhaus is a little piece of Bavaria right in the middle of Melbourne. From the decor, the staff costumes, the 1 liter steins of beer, the house band playing accordion in the background, you would almost think you're in a movie set in Munich. We ordered the pork knuckle, a pretzel, and for something new, the Weisswurst, which is a traditional Bavarian white sausage. As for the drinks, you have to get a big stein of their lagers. The pork knuckle comes with mashed potatoes, sauerkraut, mustard, and jus. Of course, the crispy skin is the best part. As for the Weisswurst, it was worth trying, but next time we'll probably order more familiar ones like bratwurst or kransky. The pretzel was also freshly made and goes very well with the beer. PJ O'Brien. PJ O'Brien's offers a glimpse of Ireland in South Bank. They serve Guinness and whiskies and classic Irish dishes. First thing you have to order is pints of Guinness and Kilkenny. This is, after all, Ireland's most well-known export, apart from U2 and Liam Neeson. These beers are dark and heavy and exactly what you need on a rainy day in Dublin. We ordered 2 classic dishes, the beef and Guinness pie and the Irish lamb stew. The beef and Guinness pie had a delicious flaky crust, rich filling, and served with mash, steamed vegetables, and a nice gravy. The lamb stew was simple and hearty, and the soda bread it is served with is fantastic. The Duke of Wellington. Established in 1853, the Duke of Wellington is Melbourne's oldest licensed pub. It closed down for renovations and reopened in 2013. We thought it is only fitting that we go here to try the dish that Australia is most famous for. And no, it's not shrimp on the barbie. It's steak. I ordered a 300-gram Scotch fillet steak, medium rare, with an Old English gravy sauce. For the beer, a pot of Little Creatures XPA. The steak is served with chips, salad, and topped with a compound butter and gravy on the side. It is perfectly cooked to medium rare as I ordered. The meat is very tender, and the mouthfeel tells me it has marbling. It also has that nice charred flavor. I almost forget this is supposed to be pub food. The price and quality is getting up there in restaurant territory. Mrs. Parmus. Mrs. Parmus in Little Burke Street is the first and only bar dedicated to craft beer and craft Parmas. Parma, short for Parmigiana, is a Melbourne favorite. Its roots can be traced back to a southern Italian dish of fried eggplant with tomato sauce, mozzarella, and basil. In Australia, the eggplant would eventually be replaced by a veal cutlet and later on chicken when it became more commercially produced. Parma we know today is a flattened crumbed chicken breast topped with ham, Napoli sauce, and cheese. And like most pub food, it is served with chips and salad and best enjoyed with beer. Mrs. Parma's offers a huge range of craft beers on tap and different flavors of Parma. Julie ordered a fiery Parmageddon and a pot of the Three Ravens Tropical Pale Ale. This Parma is everything you expect. Thin and well-cooked chicken schnitzel, good sauce and hot melty cheese. Simple, good. Indeed, pubs have evolved from establishments that served weary travelers with simple food and alcohol in ancient times to the spiritual centers of communities we know today. Next time we catch up, let's have a meal at the local pub. Until then, cheers!